Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're able to read pages 7 through 10. Today we are going to go over a new rule when adding ED. We're going to review the old rule 1 and then go over a new rule when adding ED. And then we're going to go over the different types of plot elements within the story from what we read so far. Okay, so just to kind of review what we did yesterday when adding ED, the rule was when you add ED on a base word, so when a base word ends in one vowel and one consonant, you double the consonant before adding ED, okay? So again, from this word, in this word, hopped, if you add VC, it would be hopped, right? And you doubled that consonant, okay? Now the new rule for today is when a base word ends in a silent E, meaning when you can't hear that E at the end, you're going to just drop that E that has no purpose. So let me give you an example. This word hope, right? We went over this on Tuesday, yesterday. Hope. Okay, can you hear the E at the end? Hope. No, the purpose of that E is to make this O sound differently. Hope. It makes us have a long O sound. Okay, so the only purpose of this E is to give this O a long O sound. You can't hear it, right? It's not hopey, right? Or hope. It's just hope, okay? So in this case, you're just going to drop this E. Bye, E. See you later. I'm not going to use you. Cross you out. Okay? And you're going to write ED. Hoped. Okay, so that's the rule for when it ends in a silent E. I want you to keep a lookout for those different words within your story. You'll find a lot of those in there. So I'm actually want to go take a look at a couple of words in there. So let's take a look at the word excited. Okay, so let's look at the word excited right here. Okay, the root word for that is excite. Okay, so it's EXCITE. So what they did here, instead of adding a double E, they dropped the E and added ED. Okay, this one we went over the other day. This one's begged. Okay, we found stopped here. Pointed. So pointed is actually one where you just leave it alone. You don't have to double the T and you don't have to drop the E. Okay, so if it doesn't have any of those, you just leave it as is. If it doesn't end in E or end in a VC, a vowel consonant, you leave it as is. Let's look for one more. Oh, here's the one from following the rule from yesterday. Grinned. Okay, they doubled that consonant because it ends in a vowel and a consonant, so they doubled the N and added ED. Okay, so now I want to take a look at our story, pages 7 through 10, and really dig deeper into identifying the character, the plot, the problem, the climax, and the solution. Okay, so like what happened at the beginning of the story, what happened at the point of the story, and the following action, and all that fun stuff. So I want you to take a look at this. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is called a plot mountain. We have used it at the beginning of the school year in 4th grade, but I would like to kind of go over it one more time. Okay, so here we have our exposition. That's just going over the characters and the setting. Then we have our rising action, which sometimes can be the problem of the story. Oops. Then we have our climax, which is the oh my god point of the story, right? Where it could be, you know, the problem gets worse. Sometimes it can be the problem, but not all the time. Then we have the following action. What are the steps that are being taken to go to the solution? Then the bottom we have a resolution, and that's the solution to our problem. Okay? So I'm going to complete a couple of these boxes with you today, and then you're going to complete some on your own for today's assignment. I'll let you know what you'll be working on. And then this last one we won't do until Thursday, because that's when you'll have finished the story. Okay? So the characters we know are Darren, and the mom. Okay? The setting, most of this takes place at the school and their apartment. Oops, apartment. Okay. Now this here, the rising action. So the rising action is what happens at the beginning of the story. So here at the beginning of the story, what necessarily happened? Okay, so think about that. What happened at the very beginning of the story? Okay, so let's look back. At the beginning of the story, we know that Darren went to his school to show his mom his project, right? And then what ended up happening? He ended up slipping and destroying his project. So you're going to go ahead and write that. You're going to put Darren, and I'll go ahead and type that. Okay, so here I put Darren accidentally ruined his art project, but luckily his mom took a picture of it with her camera. Okay, so it's very important that you mention the camera because later in the climax, which you'll be doing today, the climax is the actual moment of the story. So there's another problem that happened after that, which I want you to answer. It happened between pages 7 through 10, which you were supposed to read yesterday. If you didn't, go ahead and read it today or reread it so you can figure out the climax. The climax is the oh my god that happened in the story. So what happened when Darren got out of school and the mom said, oh no, I know you want to show your dad your project, but, and so that problem is going to go right here in the climax, okay? All right, guys, so for your assignment today, again, you're going to go to your Google Slides, and you are going to complete where it says click here. Oh, I know how to spell click. Okay, I do know how to spell click. I'm just not a good typer. Okay, click here to type. So you're doing this today, so I'll even put Wednesday next to it. You're only doing this. Okay? All these other ones, tomorrow I'm going to do this and this with you, and then Thursday I'll do this. So again, only thing you're doing, and I'll even highlight it into a different box. You're only doing the red box. Oh, that's not it. Let's see. That's a highlighted color. Oh, here it is. You're only doing this red, beautiful box today for your assignment. Okay? You're telling me the climax. What happened after the mom took a picture? What was the other problem that happened, okay? So you're going to put that there. That's the first thing you're going to do after you watch this video. Then you're going to go read pages 11 all the way to the end of the book. So 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay? You're reading the rest of the book because tomorrow we're going to talk about the climax, the falling action, and then the resolution, okay? Before I let you go, let me go over some words that I feel like are going to be a little bit challenging, okay? The first one here on page 11 is conversation. So that's conversation, okay? The next one I wanted to go over is this word right here, which kind of goes over our word. Here is hesitated. So you have hesitated, okay? The root word, the base word for that is hesitate, but then we added hesitated, okay? Here I wanted to go over, let's see, I don't think I see one on here. Nope, I don't see one on here that I think that would be a little challenging. Let's see this page. We can go over this one right here. This is shrugged. Shrugged. Darren shrugged. Okay. And on the very last page, I think I'm pretty good on the last page. We have photograph. Let's see. Oh, let me this one. Secretary. That's secretary. That's like the ladies that work in the front office at Michael Elementary. And then this one, recognized. Oh my gosh. Recognized. Sorry, I didn't mean to highlight like 2 words. Recognized. Okay. So again, you are to read pages. First, do your assignment. Write the climax. So after I took a picture, what happened? What was the next problem that happened? Okay. Then you're going to read pages 11 through 15 so that tomorrow we can complete our plot mountain. Okay? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.